รอบนะครับก็ขอต้อนรับเข้าสู่รายการ thailandtoday.co นะครับแล้วก็ของ Tech to Thai กับ Tech to ASEAN on Facebook Live นะครับวันนี้เราก็มีแขกรับเชิญดร.คิดนะครับหรือคุณหมอสุภชัยปาจาริยานนท์นะครับคุณหมอสุภชัยก็เป็น CEO ของบริษัท RISE นะครับ RISE RISE นี่ก็เป็นบริษัทคนไทยที่โฟกัสในเรื่องของธุรกิจทางด้านดิจิทัลด้านเทคโนโลยีนะครับเราจะมาคุยกันในหัวข้อของ Thailand Restarting Business นะครับอันนี้ก็เป็นเอพิโซด2ที่จะโฟกัสในการคลายล็อกดาวน์ของประเทศไทยนะครับก็ Welcome to the program ครับดร.คิด
สวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับพี่น้อง
ก็ we going to do this in English for our audience in Thailand and other ASEAN countries. Dr. Kid Thailand introduced the first relaxation of the lockdown following the COVID-19 pandemic นะครับ on last Sunday นะครับ on May the 3rd. Now already 3 days นะครับ We are looking forward to the first 14 days of a situation where the public health authority will allow the business and the economy to reopen นะครับ in the second we hope to see the second relaxation in coming days. So I would like Dr. Kid to share with our audience what is the prospect of restarting business in Thailand ครับ please.
Thank you, Knop. So actually today a couple of news that I saw today. So first for myself, so I went to Lumpini Park in the morning. So I see like a couple people getting more and more. It's not the same as before, but people start to resume back to running, wearing masks, and I think that's a good sign. Whatever like we do, we should not let our guard down. So all the people have been screened, like screening temperature. They need to wear masks to get into the Lumpini Park. I think that's a good things to do, and hopefully we see like more relaxation in the next coming days. Apart from that, my personal experience. So today there's also the big news that just announced in CNBC and many news channel about like Airbnb. I think some of you might have heard that it's just last night, Airbnb, the CEO and co-founder Brian Chesky sent out the email and also the public note, on their website about laying off like 1,900 people, from the unicorn that is their valuation in the last round of funding was 31 billion US, which is like almost like 10% of like Thailand's GDP. So that's very interesting news. And I think based on that the experience that I see the CEO of Airbnb send out the message, I think there's a couple of things that we can learn from that. So because we many business right now like post relaxation, they need to get back into the business. Some of them might not sure what to do. Some of them as people say is a new normal, right? So Airbnb, why they lay off like 1,900 people, which this is account for 25% of their all of their employee globally, which they have around 7,500. So but what I think what I learned from this is that they send out a very clear and compassionate message to all employees and everyone around the world. And And what I learned is the first thing is that Airbnb, they themselves will focus back on their core business, which I think I would recommend all of us here. I mean, like all those who do the business, you need to back to focus on your core business as well. Yeah. Why? Why the CEO said that? Because in the past like few months, Airbnb launching many new services. For example, like they call Airbnb transportation. Not only we can just rent the people's home, right?
Yeah,
Or they can bring us like Airbnb experience, bring us to like shopping nearby or
I see.
sightseeing by the horse, right? They also try to extend the footprint to the transportation. Let's say
Yeah.
after you fly airplane and then you land, you need the car or the van to bring you to the place that you will stay with Airbnb. But now,
Yes.
yeah, Airbnb try to scale that or some other initiative, for example, like luxury hotel from Airbnb. Yeah, so luxury apartment from Airbnb, right? Or all of this, they stop. They decide to stop investment. They decide to finish all of this. Yeah, not all employee in this department will be leaving. Yeah, but many people that doing this new initiative, they'll be leaving. Yeah,
So
so
they are back to basics, right, Dr. Kid?
right. Yeah. So the
For
core. Yeah.
business.
So the back to the core because at the end, Airbnb what they do they want to rent out the space, right? So not doing other things. Yeah. So they want to provide the best experience. So that's why I think this is the learning that we all
Yeah.
should come like thinking.
So Dr. Kid,
Yeah.
your connection still good?
My connection is still
Yeah.
yeah still perfect. You hear me well?
Yeah, no problem. Go ahead, please. So what does it mean for Thai tourism industry, hotel industry in the coming months?
Yeah, I think the key thing is try to look into your business, right? And then like how you're gonna be resilient after relaxation because first thing like all the foreigner they not be able to come, right? So
Yeah.
you might want to switch your like target to targeting like Thai people that now we're starting more relaxation. Yeah, so and how
Domestic tourism.
yeah, so domestic is gonna be the focus, and how you get these domestic people to spending more with you. You should need to be creative, right? And then not just relying on like international traveler or international market, but now I think it's time to thinking about how you're gonna leverage the domestic market.
So that a big lesson from Airbnb, given that they lay off a quarter of their employees. That's a very big restructuring for this operation. And now, so they no more. They only focus on the core business. No more transportation. No more luxury rentals. Only the basic one that keep Airbnb going to keep Airbnb in business in the coming months, right? So that's quite important. And your suggestion is for Thai hotels tourism to focus on domestic customer, at least maybe for this year and probably sometime next year also, until the international travel return to more normality. Right.
Right, and another thing that the CEO of Airbnb also said, yeah, which is very interesting, yeah, because that also related to why they like fire the people, right? So first they said that they don't know, like when travel gonna resume. They don't know.
They don't know
And
when.
they don't know when. That's the first thing. The second thing is even if it's return, it will not be the same. So that's also like like and this message I also would like to send it to all the tourism and hospitality like industry, right? Because even its return, maybe as Rob said, like maybe end of the year or maybe next year, it might not be the same anymore. Right. So now.
I think the everyone will be more concerned with about healthcare, about hygiene, about not contracting diseases, especially the COVID-19 infections. Right? You are a doctor. You can talk more about this.
Right. But I think I would like to encourage people to think more creative on how they're gonna survive after the new normal. For example, I saw like one like those Michelin star restaurant right now. Yeah, they host a virtual like Michelin star like dinner. So when you
Virtual Michelin star dinner.
yes, so what they do is that they say, okay, this is gonna be interactive experience. So let's say if you want to dinner with Michelin star, you order online, and then after that they're gonna deliver the food to your
Dr.
home.
Kid, your connection, you still with us?
Yes, I'm good.
Yeah. Go ahead. So the
Right.
Michelin star dinner, please.
Yeah, so the Michelin star dinner after you order online, yeah, they will send the food to your home, right? And then after that, they said they're gonna have like interactive experience, meaning that they're gonna send a private link, yeah, like private Zoom link, so that you can
Zoom
chat
link.
with the chef. Yeah, you can chat with the chef. They will show you the video. They will have live music, live streaming music. Yeah, so you can enjoy like dinner, like Michelin star dinner at home.
I see. So they're
Right?
doing Thailand.
Yes.
I see. So
Right.
that's a creative way to tackle the problems we are facing.
Right. So I think that's also related to like what I shared like to you last time about like because even at our company at Rise, right, we're trying to help the people try to innovate during this kind of crisis. So last time we introducing like innovation continuity like plan and also like canvas that people can download for free and then can use it, right? So I think I want to encourage people to try to think more creative during like this day because when the new normal come, you cannot do the same thing that is was working back then. But now, if you're not, because people care like worry about the hygiene, they don't want to do social distancing for sometimes in the next few months, right? So whenever we still not have vaccine, right? So but the business need to survive. So you need to try to find the way to survive as well. For example, those like Michelin star restaurant, I'm thinking about to book it because wow, we can eat something good like during the lockdown, but still experiencing talking with the chef, right? So it's close to. I would not say it's the same, but it's close to something that is providing fulfilling experience. Yeah, so that's what I also for any business that you want to survive and then not only survive because one good thing is that that I see is that they even charge a bit more than you eat at a restaurant.
Yes.
because they need to deliver the food, right? So they charge like the delivery cost a little bit more. Yeah, so they because they need to live the music streaming, they also charging a little bit more. So maybe
Hope you still with us, Dr. Kid.
yes, maybe even
Can you hear me?
Yes, maybe even the lockdown, they even make more money than comparing to not lockdown.
I see.
That's what I recommend.
Yeah, so virtual experience is possible and now it's practical. You mentioned the example of the Michelin star restaurant. Can you say the name? Maybe our audience is in Bangkok or in other provinces? the Michelin chef with the
Yeah, I think there's many Michelin star collaborating on this project. You can check out the website called Fruitful.
I see.
Yeah, so that's on the ticketing platform. If you check out, it's called Ticket Melon. Yeah, so you can check that out.
So can you give us more example, Dr. Kid, how you advise your clients or your observation how Thai businesses are returning to normality with at least some form of normality with innovation, please. More example beside the Michelin virtual dinner experience.
Right. So another example that I like is that this is also one of the case study that we put it in our like innovation continuity canvas. So there's a fitness center, right? Called Physiques 57. So Physiques 57 normally what they do is that people need to come to their fitness, right, and then exercise with a trainer, just like typical fitness center. But when lockdown happened, so they initiate the new project called Ban 57. Because again, when you go back to your core, when you go back to things that you deliver to your customer, it is for the fitness. It's not only the training, right? But it's also community. You meet your friend, you meet your trainer, you meet people who want to exercise and get fit. So how are we gonna do the same thing when we're locking down? So at home. So they said, oh, why not creating like the idea like ban? When you stay at home, ban in Thai is like home, right? So ban 57. So and then when you try to think like, what you're gonna do when you stay at home? You're not gonna fitness all day. you want to do some cooking, right? So then they bring the chef to teach you how to cook. Right, and some women would like to stay beautiful at home, so they invite the makeup artist to teach you how to do the makeup like a pro at home. Yeah, so that's so that, and then they can sell these kind of course, online as well.
I see. So you have cooking, you have makeup artists.
Yeah, and you can also do it in the fitness. Yeah, training at home. And I think in the next some other fitness that I think that are very innovative as well. They said because the machine like treadmill or like elliptical, they stay still at the fitness. So why not rent them out? Okay, so if you want to running at home now, everyone can, or the bicycle, right? So anyone can ride a bike and then like join the online course, like the bike training, and then you can run it at home. You can buy at home.
They rent out the equipment and send it to your home.
Right.
During this lockdown, and you can online community to exercise. At least make use of the machines.
Absolutely. So that's also the great idea, right? So at the end, focusing on your core, like what you really need to do, to survive, and then what kind of experience that you can try to mimic. What people come to you? Why people come to you? Because they need what? If you figure that out, then you design the service, design the product that serve the need of the customer. Yeah, I think that's and then you will win. Yeah, you can even coming up with a new product or service that gonna stay after COVID. Yeah, you can sell that afterward as well.
So we have to do a lot of soul searching. We have to examine ourselves, our business. What are the core competency, and then focus on that, right? And use innovative methods, new methods to deliver the products or the services.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, And apart from that, I think first thing is I call reflection. So because we stay at home, we have more time because we don't need to fight with the traffic. Use that time to reflect on what matters. Yeah, for your life, for your work, for your family. I think that's also like really like good to do. I also doing that as well, and then that's why we coming up with many ideas. Yeah, to help people during this time.
To repeat what you said, I guess your suggestion is that for hotels in Thailand, maybe they should focus on domestic customer for now. Because we cannot expect foreigners to visit Thailand anytime soon, right? So domestic tourism is probably the only option for hotels and other people in the tourism industry following the relaxation of lockdown. So that domestic tourism, for the restaurant business, you mentioned the Michelin star virtual experience. So maybe people in the food business, in the fine dining business, the option to survive is probably something about technology, virtual experience, maybe some other ideas. What else you think for other business, for retailing, for personal care services, etc.? What's your idea for them to adjust to the new normal?
Yeah, I think one thing that we already know is new normal, right? Because is the communication. Yeah, which means like in the past, I think people not familiar doing the video call like this. Yeah, people just turn off the camera and then just chat, right? But right now,
Yeah.
like turning on the camera is something that is people kind of familiar with, right? We have so many tools that we can use, like there's like Zoom that we're using, or like Google Hangout, which right now they're gonna open up for free. Yeah, in the past you need to be subscribed to use the Google Hangout, but right now it's 50 people use it for free, right? Or Microsoft Team, yeah, like those are the kind of, or even the old school tools like Skype, yeah, or even Line. If you don't know, Line also like starting to not only the video call, they also be able to do screen sharing. Yeah, just like couple weeks back, you can do screen sharing. So these are the real new normal, where people understand and then familiar with the new way of communication. So you need to think like when people familiar with this, how it gonna help our business? Yeah, for example, we heard a lot about TikTok, right? So people who are celebrities or those who are like selling something on online, they use this kind of platform to sell millions of things, and then they can make a lot of money on that. So maybe we need to think about like how this kind of like behavioral changing, gonna be benefit to what you do.
So that's very interesting. So we expect the next relaxation of lockdown in Thailand to allow more businesses to reopen in the next 10 days from now. So hopefully that I understand that the government is developing an application called Thai.care. So if you are the business that want to reopen, you have to register with the authorities to classify yourselves, especially businesses designated as the green color, the yellow color, or even the red color. In that case, you think this will be an effective way to manage the opening of business and also ensure that COVID-19 infections are also under control?
Yeah, I think whatever like ties can help Thai, I really encourage that, right? Because at the end, again, coming back to my first point, we cannot rely on international like business or traveler right now. Yeah, and hospitality like industry is account for like a high percentage of the GDP. So when we cannot rely on international like money or business, yeah, we need to rely on domestic market. So whatever can help domestic, like those are SME or kiosks or like street food vendors. I mean, yeah, we need to put our hands together, yeah, to helping them. Otherwise, it's helping them is helping us as well, right? So it's helping everyone,
Yeah.
yeah, to survive and pass this crisis together.
And last but not least, Dr. Kid, can you talk about your own business, rice company? That what are your focus now?
Yeah, so at Rise, like we are corporate innovation powerhouse. So we help large company corporate to innovate faster, even though they're big or small. We try to help them innovate. It's especially during this crisis. Yeah. So what we learned during this past few weeks is that people need to
You still with us?
yeah. You hear us? You hear me? Yeah. So, what we do in the past like few weeks is that we doing multiple things to help like the big company and also everyone, yeah, to pass this COVID-19 crisis. One thing that we did and we still doing is we call like cross industry virtual hackathon. Yeah. So like in the past, like when we try to do the hackathon, if you're not familiar with hackathon, basically hackathon is like big brainstorming, where we bring every people like engineer, designer, marketer, business owner, everyone into the same room, and then try to hack the new idea to solve the business challenge. And with as we try to spearhead innovation, we say, okay, we should help organize this kind of like COVID-19 virtual hackathon to help all the business fight with this crisis. But it should not be only one industry. It should be all industry. So it's meaning that we then initiate the idea of cross-industry hackathon, virtual hackathon.
So go ahead.
Yeah, and we already recruit like almost 500 people like sign up. Yeah, and we're gonna do that during this weekend. Like
This weekend?
this weekend, May 9 and 10. Right now, we also prepare like the survival bag that we're gonna send it to every like hacker's home. Anyone who joins will get like the survival bag, survival box. Inside, we got like some food, some snack that they can like using while they thinking about a new idea. Yeah, and then on we will start in the morning of like Monday, and Saturday, and then during the Sunday like evening, like 6 p.m. we're gonna live it. Everyone I like to promote everyone to see, and then to see the best idea, so that maybe you can bring that best idea to help your business as well. Yeah, so that's the goal.
Yeah. So you said about 500 people sign up for this already, this coming.
Right.
So maybe we have to talk to you again sometime just before you finish or during your hackathon over the weekend. Maybe you can give us the idea. What interesting things going on with your participant, right?
Sure. Yeah, would love to share. I think, and I would like to invite anyone who would like to join us. Yeah, we're gonna live it at our like fan page, Rise.
I see.
Yeah, and then anyone can join.
So everything is online except you're going to send over some physical stuff to your participant, right? The rest.
Like this after we have like 500 people sign up, we're gonna select like 200 of them to join, and then we have these 200 online at the same time for 48 hours.
I see. And what are the backgrounds? business and professional background. Who are they? You expect to join?
Yeah, so they are designer, they are like business owner, they are engineer, developers, programmer, like everyone from the big company or from startup. Yeah, so so many people.
Mhm.
And then
So
we also have like the big company, yeah, to give the problem that they're facing that they're facing right now. For example, like PTT EP, like ARV, which is the AI and robotic ventures arm of
Yes.
PTT EP, or Phaser Property, yeah, UNDP, or like Harbor Space, which is like the new like school under UTCC. Yeah, so there's so many like big company and government, and also like education, like university that's sending the problem statement that they're facing right now to
I
let
see.
these people, 200 people, fix it at the same time.
I see. So we can check for more details on your website, right? Can you say your website again, please?
Sure. Yeah, our website is Rise Excel. So RISEACCEL, yeah, .com.
I see.
Yeah,
Right.
or easier way might be our fan page, Rise.
RISE.
Yes.
Facebook fan page. So if we want more detail, our audience for more detail, go there.
Perfect.
Yeah. So thank you, Dr. Kid, for joining our program today. And we have to say goodbye. And we try to hack into a hackathon this weekend, if that's possible.
Yeah, you're more than welcome.
Okay.
All right.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much ครับ สวัสดีครั
Thank
บ
you.